Let me make one thing very clear. I am not dead yet. I am not even rehearsing. I am merely looking into the future from the comfortable viewing platform of old age, where the knees are unreliable, the memory plays hide and seek, and every chair looks like a personal invitation from God. Some people say he's in his final years. Well, technically we all are. Some of us are just closer to the checkout than the fresh produce section. But let no one rush me. I wish to linger on. I want to hang around long enough to annoy the family, confuse the doctors, outlive a few predictions, and become one of those old blokes people whisper about, not to go quietly, not to fade away, but to linger like the smell of burnt toast in a caravan. And when the time does come, hopefully far away after many cups of tea, several arguments, and at least one more inappropriate joke at Christmas, I do not want people sad and gloomy. No black faces, no whispering, no mournful music that sounds like a cow stuck in a drain. I want celebration, because to grow old is not a tragedy. It is a standing ovation from time itself. I have lived through a world that has changed so much. When I was young, a phone was attached to a wall. Now it follows you everywhere, listens to you, corrects your spelling, takes your money, and still somehow refuses to make you happy. When I was a kid, discipline was simple. If you mucked up, your mother gave you the look. That look could stop traffic, silence a room, and make a child confess to crimes he had not yet committed. At school, teachers had authority. At home, parents had authority. Even the neighbour had authority. You could be told off by a stranger, and your parents would say, "Well, what did you do?" Today a child gets said no, and the whole household enters negotiations. There's a family meeting, emotional support language, screen time consequences, and someone Googling gentle parenting strategies while the child is eating Nutri-Grain from the dog bowl. In my day, there was no time out. There was only get outside. And outside meant real danger. Rusty swings, hot bitumen. Magpies with personal vendettas, bikes with no helmets, and drinking from the garden hose like it was the fountain of youth. And we survived. We didn't have bottled water. We had hose water with a hint of rubber and a top note of spider. That built character. Well, possibly parasites. Either way, we kept moving. And now here I am, the goat, granddad of all time. Not because I was perfect, good heavens, no. I have had friends who loved me, lovers who tolerated me, enemies who sharpened me, and ex-A's who still have evidence. But every one of them gave me a story that is the glory of a long life. You do not just collect wrinkles, you collect proof. Proof that you were here. Proof that you laughed, loved, failed, got back up, made a fool of yourself, forgave people, annoyed people, and occasionally walked into a room with great purpose and absolutely no idea why. So when I look to the future, I do not want pity, I want gratitude. Gratitude for every extra year, every laugh, every sunrise, every old mate still breathing, every song, every meal, every chance to say, "I remember when," and watch young people panic. And when my time eventually comes, not today, not tomorrow, and preferably not before dessert, I want you to celebrate, raise a glass, tell the funny stories, tell the rude stories, tell the stories my exes tried to have legally suppressed. Say he squeezed every drop out of life, then asked if there was a refill, because that is the greatness of old age. You get to see the seasons change, you get to become history with a pulse. So I intend to linger on, to creak, to laugh, to complain, to nap, and to keep reminding everyone, I am not finished, I am vintage, I am seasoned, I am the goat, granddad of all time.